I told myself I was not going to let this stuff drive me crazy this year. I said, you know what? Let me just do what I gotta do. I have to do videos on certain things, but everything's going good. I'm gonna see what's going on. Maybe this year will be positive. We'll have some stuff coming out and things like that. Not a problem. Let me do that. But every freaking time, every time, Marvel and DC just have to keep proving what horrible moronic people work there who just keep coming up with this shit. Oh my God, it is enough to drive a sane man crazy when you stuff sometimes, I was trying not to mention I calling out people on the stuff that they do. I'm not saying about, I mean, oh God, boy. It doesn't stop. Every time you think, listen, somebody's going to be doing something looking a little decent, somebody's going to put something in place. No, the rest of the world is realizing all this bloody DI work garbage is getting nowhere. They're losing money behind it. You understand me? But it still have some people who refuse to stop and plan to go straight down to the wire fighting with it. Never looking to stop. I have a few things to go through in this video, so please bear with me while I literally rant and try my best to rip my hair out. Right? We start off this one with something that made my blood run almost cold last year, and I did a video on it, Dazzler. Marvel reveals Concert of Champions, bringing together Dazzler and K-pop. Don't remember I reviewed that first issue of Dazzler, and I talked about what an absolute horrible thing that was. They were suddenly acting like Dazzler was this biggest pop star in the world, and all this crap with Shark Girl and some scorpion woman come on stage to fight she, and I don't know, maybe the woman dropped down because of how awful the song lyrics were, or maybe, or I don't know, maybe the flashing lights. It was just absolute. The entire thing was just terrible. Literal terrible. You had to drag this woman and this person drag them out. Oh, I'm your biggest fan, that's not all of this crap. But no, they were paid that like that terrible nonsense was some big success. So let's do it again. Some of Marvel's biggest musical sensations are coming together to put on a concert of a lifetime. In this new annual one-shot, the Dazzler is joined alongside Marvel rival star Luna Snow, Spider-Gwen, and mutant rock star Lila Cheney. However, lurking in the shadows of the first ever Concert of Champions, a nefarious metal band threatens to undo the festival's leading act. So you're not even attempting to tell decent stories anymore. You're basically putting out, let's put on some concert dragging Luna Snow, people like from Marvel rivals, Spider-Gwen, who nobody likes, and Rockstar Lila Chen. I didn't know that person is, so I don't care anymore. But no, let's really, that's some metal band in the back. Oh, for God's sakes, boy. Hey, Marvel Comics has just announced a new annual one-shot from writer Jason Liu called Concert of Champions. Jason Liu, the person who literally wrote the lyrics for Dazzler's terrible, terrible songs, and that Dazzler, I think it had one, it was Wing Bling Ding. You remember that nonsense? Wing, bling, ding. That is how absolutely stupid it was. Wing, bling, ding. That is what you wrote. Concert of Champions promises to bring the same fast-paced fun as the mutant solo adventure. Dazzler has recently been struggling to contain her rampantly chaotic world tour. If this once-in-a-lifetime concert is like her other shows, it's certain to cause more trouble than the mutant pop star can handle alone. You're trying to tell everybody that right now people hate mutants again. Why? Because you have no other flicking story to tell, so that's what you're doing. And the reason, and now you're going to tell everybody, Dazzler is the biggest pop star in the world and everything. Like, what in God's name are you even doing? You're bringing Spider-Gwen. who, for some reason, they can't get this character's name right. But sometimes Spider-Gwen is Ghost Spider. Nobody even gives a flying crap. Gwen Stacy's biggest accomplishment was when she was Spider-Man's first love. She died, and they keep trying to cram that now people try, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's the first ever concert of champions, a festival bringing together the Marvel Universe biggest and brightest musical stars. Yeah, because people are supposed to give two flying foot about that. The concert of champions has the opportunity to be something bigger than an entertaining one shot. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Since the fall of Krakoa, tensions have been high among Marvel's many X-Men comics. This story is a chance to return some levity within the franchise. Plus, it serves to fill a void that was left after the final Hellfire Gala, the annual X-Men event that saw Marvel's most popular characters party away in luxurious new treads was a creative display of artistic talent that gave readers and mutants alike an experience to look forward to. The Hellfire Gala, also known as getting a bunch of grown-ass people to dress in drag and parade around on pages so weirdos could look at them. Hellfire Gala served absolutely no purpose in what they turned it into. The original Hellfire Gala was a small gathering of the Hellfire Club. You understand me? Then the Sentinel showed up and started killing people. There's a point to it. And they turned it in now to everybody cross-dressed in some kind of outfit, pose up there, all kind of thing. It was absolutely anybody who remembers what Hellfire Gala was, and don't get me wrong, people have tried very hard to erase that from their mind now. People who remember it for what it was, looked at it and was like, this is absolutely cringe. Nobody would talk about it other than how terrible the outfits look, the ridiculous reasons for it. The whole thing was just crap. But you want to act like your whole big concert at Champions is somehow going to be filling that void. Nobody cares. Dazzler was like literally the worst comic book that Marvel put out. Probably everybody put out for 2024. It was terrible. Absolutely, the whole thing was just one giant allegory for LGBTQ nonsense again. The stories made no sense. The songs, oh God, the songs was terrible. Jason Lu actually got people to buy these things, or the very few who were buying it. So you could write these terrible lyrics. And then your wing ding bling or wing ding ling or some flicking thing like that. That's what you were doing. That is what you were doing. That's how awful that was. But no, let's do Concert of Champions because we have not enough of Dazzler's god-awful crap. But oh no, it gets worse. Because remember Fire and Ice? Welcome to Smallville? That horrible crap. Remember that? If you don't remember it, well, you're better off than me, because I remember that nonsense. Fire and Ice, our new thing coming out now, called Fire and Ice when hell freezes over. Because apparently that's the only way that this thing was actually getting made. The 6-issue Fire and Ice when hell freezes over sees Joanne Stair and artist Stephen Bryan pick up a plot thread left dangling at the end of 2024's Absolute Power event. Although the two heroes have fixed their relationship in the Welcome to Smallville series, now we're faced with a new problem. Their powers have been mixed up and they don't have a clue how to use them, or for that matter, not even stop themselves from accidentally causing disaster with them. So, just to make this clear so you understand one of the reasons why this is pissing me off, Joanne Stair is the same person who's writing Harley Quinn's Factacular. Yes, that god-awful book that everybody laughed at and actually bring you, where there's a whole book about Harley Quinn going around farting all over the freaking place. You understand me? This is the same person that's writing this shit again. You understand me? And then we have the Fire and Ice Welcome to Smallville, which was absolute garbage. They actually put Fire and Ice in Smallville, and then they will let you know they introduce pages where we had lesbians dry humping each other every chance that they got. A bisexual gorilla go-go dancer. They had Mark Kent, like Superman's mother, Mark Kent, Martha Kent, going with fire and ice to some uh, um drag queen brunch or something like that. I was the crap they were. As a matter of fact, as I mentioned that, I now remember something that actually happened at the original. When it was that Fire and Ice and Mark Kent went to that, there was this woman outside protesting. She had this placard and thing, protesting that this whole cross dressing brunch thing shouldn't be happening. As the person was attacking anybody, anything like that, have their right to protest it, right? And I think it was Fire who went outside and literally beat the shit out of this woman. The woman didn't do anything to her, she just went outside and beat the shit out of this woman. You understand? But somehow, Fire and Ice were the heroes in that story. You went outside and you have superpowers, and you went outside and let's beat the shit out of a woman for this exercising her right to protest. You understand me? Free speech and everything like that. She didn't even tell you anything about that. Let's beat the shit out of this woman. This is so terrible. Fire and Ice, welcome to Smallville. But no, let's continue that now with Fire and Ice when hell freezes over. All their powers got mixed up, but they're going back to Smallville so we could get more, so we could get more dry humping lesbians, bisexual go-go dancer gorillas, cross dressing brunch. Maybe you might have Mark Kent sitting down watching RuPaul's Drag Race or some nonsense like that. Oh, and this time them around. Fire and Ice might actually go there and beat the shit out of some woman who's protesting universal health care or some shit like that. This is the crap they were making. You want to do this again? Every time with DC, they put out one or two little decent books here and there. Most of it is little crap, little thing, but they have to find some nonsense to follow up on. These people cannot stop. They cannot stop themselves. They keep wanting to destroy everything. Every freaking thing. You contest at champions, and now you have Fire and Ice when hell freezes over. Well, yeah, it's cold as hell now because of this. The next thing I want to touch on is something that somebody actually sent me. Somebody actually sent this to me, and say, you really need to check this out and see what you're really thinking about. And thank you to the person for bringing this to my attention. But oh God, why did you have to bring this to my attention? Right? And it boils down to what it is that Dynamite Comics is going to be doing a new series with Captain Planet. Now, we all watched Captain Planet back in the day. It was fun. It was fun. I was a kid when it came out, so I watched it. It was good. You never really took it seriously because you were like Captain Planet. Whole thing is that he fights pollution, but pollution is his weakness. So you had things to talk about and stuff like that. Right. It was all that and the other. It was what it was. You understand me? But now they've done it. And look, the thing about it is that I don't want to judge the book and say that, it's going to be terrible or anything like that. I don't know. My biggest concern, you understand me, are the covers. Because when you look at it, I don't know why they gave Captain Planet this beard. It looks absolutely stupid. I don't know the reason for it. It looks really ridiculous and terrible. You understand me? They gave him like some stone things on his shoulder, and you have like vines growing towards the planet symbol on his chest. But why did you give him a beard? I don't know. You understand me? And then there is this one that I saw, and this was the one that really kind of got me. It was that really kind of got me. This thing looks like they give Captain Planet like I don't know, childbearing hips or something in this one. Even the way he's posed, it kind of looks very queer to me. Honestly, it looks very queer to me. I'm just saying, it does. There are enough colors in here to literally choke the living crap out of anything, but it's just doesn't look good. It's a whole rainbow of colors, and I find it just looks really messed up. Now it is being written by David Pepose, And he actually wrote a space ghost story that people are saying is really good. And I think I think I'm going to take us some time and check out that one, because I've heard multiple people say that, the space ghost story that he did is actually really, really good and really interesting. So I don't want to judge this thing and say, well, you're going to be terrible. I just don't think the covers look good at all, in my opinion. I find it looks very disturbing. You understand me? Captain Planet having a beard looks ridiculous to begin with. But what is this pose here? It look like he literally has hips here, like childbearing hips. The way he's posed and everything comes off looking very queer to me. Sorry, but it does. It looks very queer to me. I'm not trying to judge the book. I don't know how it's going to be. It might very well turn out to be extremely, extremely badass and really good. Maybe. But it is Captain Planet, so that's kind of unlikely. But I'm just saying, maybe. But come on, I mean, Captain Planet is basically an eco warrior. I don't really think you could do big, fantastical action to Captain Planet without taking away from what Captain Planet actually is. I think that is a problem if you try to do that there. So I don't want to say no, but it might be very well, it might turn out to be good. Don't know. We get a look at the Planeteers. We have Captain Planet. You have Kwame here. Why does he have a staff? I don't know. You have Wheeler, Linker, Guy. Why they had to make Guy look like this? But I find that the original designs were fine. I can leave it at that. You had Marty and you have Gaia. So you got some stuff here, but I'm just saying, I don't want to judge anything too harsh. That I just think that, Captain Planet will be there and think this doesn't look really good in my opinion. Is somebody brought it to my attention and I saw the cover and I was like, yeah, this is really troubling. That was my thing. But to finish up this video, I have to talk about something else. After Dr. Doom tricked Stephen Strange into making him the new Sorcerer Supreme, I've been wondering, well, what happened to Doctor Strange? We haven't seen much of him around or stuff like that. Maybe he has, decided that he's going to, um, um, into seclusion for a little while to build up his magical arsenal, so that when the time comes, he could take on Doctor Doom, because he knows Doctor Doom is up to something. Maybe he has decided to form some kind of new magical council somewhere, and do something. Maybe. No, none of that. None of that. Because what's happening? Marvel Comics has revealed that Derek Landy and Carlos Magno are taking over Doctor Strange, with Doctor Strange of Asgard launching on March 5th. Doctor Strange will become the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. You're thinking, well, that sounds pretty cool, right? No. Doctor Doom tricked Doctor Strange into surrendering the title of Sorcerer Supreme. Now Doom is ruling the world and Stephen Strange is experiencing a bit of an identity crisis. Searching for purpose and maybe revenge, he travels to Asgard to see if Thor's kingdom might be looking for a Sorcerer Supreme of its own. Loki's willing to help, but that help comes with a wicked catch, and Strange quickly realizes that becoming Asgard's top magical authority is going to be more complicated than he thought. So you basically have Dr. Stephen Strange, one of the most powerful magical users in all of Marvel Comics. Most likely, probably the most powerful. Understand me? Begging for work at Asgard. This is the kind of crap that they do, people. This is the kind of crap that they do, and when you get pissed off about it, they act like, well, you shouldn't really get that. It's a thing. This is the crap that they do. You're trying to tell me Doctor Strange is no longer the Sorcerer Supreme of it. He couldn't go and, I don't know, maybe form some new magical council, do something, or maybe he'd have magical treasure that need to be developed that he could take on, or that whole 8 Deaths of Spider-Man crap. He couldn't do that. He's done it before. No, let's have Spider-Man do it, because readers need to mess up Peter Parker's life as much as possible. You understand me? And now, you have Doctor Strange going to beg for work by Asgard. That's what it's come to. That's what it's come to. This is absolutely freaking embarrassing. That's what this is. Absolutely embarrassing. Have Doctor Strange do something incredible? No. No. No, 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 no. Let him go and beg for work by Asgard because Doctor Strange of Asgard, because this shit is supposed to make anybody believe it's actually going to happen. When they weren't killing him off and then having his wife replace him, only to bring him back. You understand me? Then he gave her the title to Doctor Doom, and now he's begging for work by Asgard. Oh Jesus Christ! I tell you, this stuff is making me want to rip your hair out, you know. Honestly, we have concert at Champions, absolute freaking embarrassment. Fire and ice when hell freezes over because apparently literally has frozen over. That's the crap we're getting now. Captain Planet comic book with covers with Captain Planet with some childbearing hips, and we have Doctor Stephen Strange. You understand me? Begging for work by Asgard. This is what we're getting, people. This is what 2025 is starting out with. Yeah. Who else is feeling really positive for comics this year? God, this stuff just gave me pause. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.